Tracking, alerting, protecting. This is WKYT This Morning.
Now at 5 a.m. on WKYT, Lexington police are investigating a shooting this morning. A man with a gunshot wound has showed up at a local hospital. We'll have the latest report on this developing crime alert. A fire in Powell County. It has destroyed a family's home. We'll have details from that scene. And the family of a Laurel County grandmother accused of killing her granddaughter says not to judge her. Well, of those stories and more, and breaking news as it happens, coming up on WKYT This Morning. Hey, good morning to you and welcome. It's so good to have you along. Here we are on Wednesday, hump day, right in the middle of the week. I'm Bill Bryant. Rebecca's on a later shift today. We have a lot going on in the news, and we'll get to that in a moment, but let's check in with meteorologist Micah Harris. We're seeing some pretty nice improvements on the way in our weather. Good morning.
Hey, good morning. Yeah, we got to get through today, but after that, you're right. It looks really, really nice. Now, let's talk about right now. Current current First Alert Defender live radar. There's your look outside. A few flurries, a couple of flakes flying around, but other than that, I mean, it's really not all that bad in terms of snow falling outside. So on the ground, don't expect it. And those flurries will continue to fly. 36 right now in Lexington. We'll finish off probably a couple of degrees cooler than what you're seeing there on the screen. And then toward the afternoon, we're not budging much, 35 degrees. Like I said, a few flakes, but no accumulation expected. The focus of the forecast is get over this hump, and then we'll start to see that smooth ride later on. I'll go over that latest detail coming up.
All right, we'll see you then. And here's the latest from WKYT. A developing crime alert we're tracking in Lexington this morning. Police are investigating a shooting that sent a man to the hospital overnight. WKYT's Victor Puente is live from UK Hospital with the latest developments in the investigation. Victor, good morning.
Well, this investigation is just beginning. Police say there was about an hour delay between when this shooting happened and when they were called. Now, they say the actual shooting was around 11 at the victim's home on Manhattan Drive. He told police some people he didn't know came in, they got into an argument, and he was shot. But police weren't called until about midnight. When he came here to UK Hospital to be treated for that gunshot wound, police say his injury is non-life-threatening. They're hoping someone in the area can tell them more about what happened.
Interviewing the neighbors to see if they heard or saw anything to help give us some leads. You know, the physical evidence will help us figure out some of the things that are going on in there.
Now, police say because it's so early in this investigation, they don't have many other details about what led up to the shooting. They say they also don't have any descriptions of the other people involved. Live in Lexington, Victor Puente, WKYT.
Victor, thank you very much. New this morning, we are tracking the investigation into a fire in Powell County, and it's a pretty major situation. The picture that you see was from one of our viewers. This is video now that has come in. The fire started around 2 o'clock this morning at a home on Little Brush Creek Road in Clay City. There were no fire hydrants near the home, so firefighters had to run tankers full of water back and forth to the scene. The home is destroyed. No one home at the time when the fire started. Again, no injuries reported at that scene. Now, we're tracking this developing story. We'll keep you updated as we get new details available to us from the scene there in Powell County. Also new this morning, police in southern Kentucky are working to clean up a huge mess after a log truck has crashed. This happened just after 3 o'clock this morning in Wayne County near the Pulaski County line. That crash is on Kentucky 90 that runs between Somerset and Monticello. State police say a log truck and a car crashed, and then a semi wrecked there, trying to apparently avoid the mess. No one was hurt. Kentucky 90 is down to one lane in that area. The family of a Laurel County woman accused of causing a crash that killed her infant granddaughter says people shouldn't judge her just yet. Police say Melissa Worstel was on drugs when she crashed her car in Laurel County last week. Her granddaughter, 6-month-old Ivy, died. Police charged Worstel with murder, DUI, and drug offenses. During a hearing yesterday, a judge sent the case on to the local grand jury. Family members say they want people to wait until all of the evidence comes out before judging Worstel.
She loved that baby with every ounce of life in her, but people are crucifying her out there. And, you know, she's guilty in everybody's mind, not knowing any of the facts.
Family members say that Worsdale told them that she was reaching for the baby's bottle when she ran off the road and crashed. Some drivers in a downtown Lexington neighborhood are telling us that they're frustrated, all because of vandals who've hit. Police say the vandals slashed tires on nearly a dozen cars parked in the West Main and Jefferson Street areas. One victim says he's lived in that area for about 8 years and has dealt with crime before. He says his car was broken into.
And they smashed the window to get, $15 worth of, office materials and paperwork that mattered to me but not to them.
Lexington police tell us so far they have not made any arrests in that case. A Kentucky woman is needing your help in finding the two people who helped her daughter and 5-year-old grandson after a crash. She wants to thank them. Police think that Deborah Miller's daughter Kendra had a medical issue causing her to lose control of her car last month, and then she crashed into a pole in Oldham County. Well, Kendra's son Braden was with her at the time. Kendra later died at a Louisville hospital, but Braden has survived, and he told his grandmother about the two people who helped them after the crash.
He said, "Nana, these strangers, a man and a lady, helped Mommy and me at the accident. The lady stayed with Mommy and kept talking to her."
Deborah Miller says that her Christmas wish is to find the people who helped them. The Oldham County EMS and the LaGrange Fire Department are working on a special surprise to try to bring some holiday cheer to Braden. Well, it may seem like a good idea at first. Somebody comes to your door, they offer to rake up your leaves over to the curb for a price, and they claim to be working with leaf collectors from the city. But city leaders in Lexington say don't be fooled by that. It is just a scam. They say some people in neighborhoods on the south side of town have fallen victim. In some cases, the scammer stopped by after city crews had collected leaves. City leaders say leaf collection crews will never go door to door and ask for money. Kentucky-based Maker's Mark is facing a lawsuit accusing it of false advertising. That lawsuit filed in California claims that Maker's Mark's Kentucky bourbon is not handmade as the company advertises. The suit claims that Maker's Mark uses mechanical or automated steps that require little or no human involvement. The lawsuit claims damages exceed $5 million. Maker's Mark leaders say the lawsuit does not have merit and the company will prevail in court. A Lexington council has approved a 10-year franchise agreement with a cable provider. According to our partners at the Herald Leader this morning, the Urban County Council approved a 10-year franchise agreement between the city and Time Warner Cable. Last month, the city announced the agreement between itself and TWC. This came after months of tense negotiations. The agreement includes longer business hours and stiffer fines for the cable company if they violate consumer protections. Some patients at Kentucky Children's Hospital did some holiday shopping without having to leave the building. It was all thanks to the annual visit from Jarrett's Joy Cart. The program lets children shop for everyone on their Christmas list without having to pay a dime. 15 years ago, young cancer patient Jarrett Minear started the Joy Cart as a way to bring joy to other children. He died in 2002, but his legacy is certainly living on.
He was very precocious. He was diagnosed with cancer when he was 2.5, and he fought, for 11 years, passed away when he was 13.5 years old. But he was, in addition to being very intelligent, he was a very compassionate child.
That he was. He visited us many times here at the station. While Jarrett's Joy Cart began at Kentucky Children's Hospital, it has since spread to many other children's hospitals around the country. He would certainly be proud to know that.